Number one is confidence.
Okay.
I mean, that's huge. And I know that's very broad, right? But when a man dresses well and comfortable in his own skin, or he's just being authentic with who he is, that comes across. And women are severely attracted to that. They also are attracted to masculine energy because, like myself, I'm a business owner. I am always living in masculine energy. But when it comes to dating, I want to come into my feminine energy, and I want that man to be in his masculine. I want him to kind of take control, make the date, set up the date. I don't want to think about that stuff. And that's a huge thing for women now, especially that we're becoming more and more successful, right? We're coming into this like very equality of work zones. And I think a lot of women don't know how to get out of that masculine and into the feminine, right? So it's a little bit of both. But yeah, women really love that. They like when a man kind of takes control. And I don't mean like, I'm going to do everything. I'm telling you what to do. She really loves and is turned on by gentlemen. I don't think there's enough men in the world who open a door or pull out a chair for a woman anymore. You have to have a masculine man coming in and being very comfortable with saying, okay, love, you've had a great day. Like, let's leave work at home. Let me make dinner for us tonight, or let me make that reservation, or I already made that reservation. Go ahead and put on something sexy. Just relax, enjoy. Here's a glass of wine, whatever your woman is interested in, just help her kind of unwind, because I think it's so easy to stay in that, right? We all know that we can open our own doors. We all know that we can make that reservation, but it's really nice when you have the man just kind of sit back and do it for you. And that really helps. It doesn't mean that I need him to make more money than me. I just need him to bring the masculine energy so that I can come into my feminine, because you can't have two masculine energies. It becomes competition, and competition doesn't work in a relationship. Maybe it's a mix of both, but I'm more on this side of men should approach women, because that's another energy that I'll tell you. There's another with women that are successful, and I hate to say just successful women because that's not always the case, but women still want men to chase, even if it's like asking us out or saying, I find you very attractive. Would you be interested in going on a date with me, or whatever it is? But I think that the complaints from women that I get is that men are too wishy-washy or too soft, or they're not asking them out. It's like they're having to ask them out. In the first couple dates, I think the men should really put the energy in. If you find someone attractive, it's okay to say hello. It's okay to say, without being creepy, because I think there's also a fine line, right? It's how you approach women. And I definitely teach them how to approach in the right way. So attraction levels should be, if you're on a first date and you're not sure if that person's really into you. Okay, so if a woman is into a man on a first date, she is intently looking at you in your eyes. Her body is towards you, not towards the door. You really have to look at body language, right? Because she could be saying yes, but her body's saying no. That means no, because she's just maybe too shy to say no. So attraction levels, am I kind of being friend zone, or is she attracted to me? Well, if she's flipping her hair, she's into you, she's like really listening, she's really engaged. I think you have a really great chance of asking her out on the second date. Now, when you're first meeting a girl, it really depends where. So if you're like at a work function, or just say at a house party, and you're like, oh, someone caught your eye, right? And maybe you look at her and she looks back at you, and then you look, if you want to play a little coy, and then maybe you go up to her. I mean, what do you have to lose? I mean, my whole thing is, if you find someone attractive, it doesn't mean that they're going to be the person for you, but you need to make an effort into finding that person. So why not ask someone? I feel like, why waste time?
So maybe when you're younger,
Okay.
maybe there's something about, the game. Oh, does he like me? Does he not like me? But I'll tell you, when you get to, I'm 46, when you get to my age, you don't want those games, right? Let me know that you like me. If you like me, let's go. Let's go on a date. Let's see where it goes from there. I don't need to, um, or nor do I want people to waste my time. So I understand that there's this whole thing about, if you, I don't know, I know that women want to, like, if you say something, follow through with it. That's all I'm saying. Like, just be real, be honest, because there's so many people out there who are fake, that are bullshit, that they're not real. And I think it's too much. So when you actually come through and say and do what you say, basically, there's a sense of trust there that's being built, whether or not you take it to the next level.